India holds many records. With almost 1.3 billion people, it comes second after China in population. It is the largest democracy in the world. Furthermore, it is the largest country by area in South Asia and the seventh largest in the world. New Delhi is the capital city, but Mumbai is the largest city. Hindi is the official language and English is the second official language. English has great importance there as a lingua franca or common language. India has had commercial and cultural wealth for much of its long history. Because many old trade routes have passed through the country and because it has been part of huge empires. The last imperial power to rule India was Britain. By 1856, most of India was under the control of the British East India Company, which traded in goods such as cotton, silk, tea, and opium. India became an independent nation in 1947 after many widespread, non-violent protests led by Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi was soon after assassinated by a religious fanatic. Due to religious tension in the country, it was decided to create two Muslim countries, the Pakistan in the west and the Bangladesh in the east. The main religion in India is Hinduism. There are still border disputes and a generally strained relationship between Pakistan and India. Indian art consists of a variety of art forms including painting, sculpture, pottery, and textile arts such as woven silk. Geographically, it spans the entire Indian subcontinent including what is now India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and at times Eastern Afghanistan. A strong sense of design is characteristic of Indian art and can be observed in its modern and traditional forms. India, officially the Republic of India, is a country in South Asia. It is the seventh largest country by area, the second most populous country, and the most populous democracy in the world. So, kung ang una is China, which has 1.4 billion people, or population, 1.4 billion population. Pumangalawa naman ang India that has 1.3 billion people. So, sinasabi dito na ang India is an enormous country filled with incredible people and an amazing diversity of traditions, cuisines, and even their religion. So, every traveler na nagvi-visit or bumibisita sa country ng India is quickly falls in love sa mga friendly locals nila, sa mga local peoples, on how they accept visitors, of being hospitable, yung mga ancient spirituality, and of course, yung mga traditional Indian foods. So, ano nga ba yung kinukonsider na mostly proud ang mga Indian people? So, meron silang number of languages na sinasalita in their nation. So, with 29 languages spoken by more than 1 million people each, we have more than 1,650 dialects. So, yung mga India is binoboast nila na sila yung isa sa largest diversity ng races. So, despite of being in a single film industry in the world, yung India is nakakapag-produce ng mga films na nakakagamit ng 21 languages, or India produces films in around 21 languages. Indian art is said to be the art form that holds most traditions and oldest history among all the art forms in the world. The aspect of art in India is said to be highly realistic. So, sinasabi dito, or kino-considered nila na ang Indian art daw ay ang may pinaka most traditional and oldest history among all the art forms in the world. So, yung aspect or sinisignifies ng Indian art yung realistic na kinds of art. Let's proceed to the Indian clothing. Varies depending on the different ethnicity, geography, climate, and cultural traditions of the people of each region of India. Sinasabi dito na yung Indian clothing daw ay nakadepende siya sa iba't ibang ethnicity ng country of India, sa geography, sa climate na meron sila, at sa cultural traditions na ginagawa ng bawat region sa India. So, historically, male and female clothing has evolved from simple langautas and loincloth to cover the body to elaborate costumes not only used in daily wear but also on festive occasions as well as rituals and dance performance. So, sinasabi dito na yung clothing ng male and female is nag-evolve siya from simple langautas and loincloth. Kumbaga dito sa atin na taga Pilipinas, ito yung bahag na sinasabi nila, which is ito yung usually used nilang pang-araw-araw na damit, and it also used in festive occasions pag may mga fiesta sila, may mga rituals, and also sa mga dance performances. Next is the Indian fabric. India's handmade textiles are embedded in the every aspect of its identity. The history of these fabrics date back at least 6,000 years ago. Earthly splendor was proclaimed by sumptuous fabrics, while religious worship still finds expression through the sacred cloth. So, Khadi, which is also known as Khadar, is the pride of India when it comes to Indian clothing. Khadi is a cloth that is hand-spun and hand-woven in India. Cotton, silk, or wool, or a mixture of these materials is used for the production of khadi. So we have here some examples of expensive clothes, like it is made from cotton, linen, silk, wool, jute, and so on. Next one is the Indian tapestries. Tapestry is a form of textile art traditionally woven on a vertical loom. Tapestry is a weft-faced weaving in which all the warp threads are hidden in the completed work, unlike cloth weaving where both the warp and the weft threads may be visible. So, yung tapestry na galing sa India is kinoconsider nila yung warp threads is hindi siya gaano nakikita. Hindi siya visible like other types of tapestry from other country. So, hindi tulad ng ibang cloth weaving na both warp and weft na threads is visible sa eyes. Next is the Indian accessories. Consist of small decorative items worn for personal adornment such as brooch, rings, necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. Accessories may be attached to the body or the clothes, and the term is restricted to the durable ornament, excluding flowers, for example. So, dito naman sa Indian accessories, usually nagsusuot or gumagamit ang mga Indian peoples ng accessories when they are going to a wedding or a special occasion. So, pwedeng naka-attach yun sa body nila or pwede din namang naka-attach yun sa mismong damit nila. So, usually, sa mga people na nakasuot sila ng Indian accessories, is ito din yung kumbaga nagsisignifies na may katungkulan sila or they are belong to a wealthy family. Indian body ornamentation. Body ornamentation are a cultural, universal, or found in all human societies. They can involve tattoos, body painting, body piercing, and etc. Some Indians are love to write their secrets in some parts of their bodies. So dito naman sa body ornamentation, when it comes to the country of India, is cultural universal siya. So nag-i-exist siya sa lahat ng human societies within the Indian country. So pwedeng involved dito yung pagkakaroon ng tattoos or pagpapatattoo, body painting, at yung body piercing. So may mga ilan sa mga Indian people na sinusulat nila yung secret nila sa ibang part ng kanilang bodies when it comes to pagtatattoo or body painting. Indian architecture. The Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is one of the famous architectures in India. Built in a span of 22 years in the 17th century by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his beloved wife Mumtaz. So, yung Taj Mahal is built siya in India ni Emperor Shah Jahan para sa kanyang beloved wife Mumtaz. So, yung kanyang wife or his wife Mumtaz is his favorite wife among all of his 3 wives. Last one is the Indian sculpture. The first known sculpture of the Indian subcontinent is from the Indus Valley Civilization from year 3300 to 17,000 BC. So it is found in sites at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa in modern-day Pakistan. These include the famous small brown female dancer. So this is the example of the famous small bronze female dancer or the first known sculpture in the India.